everyone, and welcome to our brand new series, The KnowZone. This is a place where we have lots of fun while we learn. I'm Celestine, and you can call me Celo.
And I am Shooty Bobo. You can call me Bobo.
And I'm Fiona. We have so much fun lined up for you today.
Remember, we are focusing on the P6 curriculum, but of course, everyone is welcome.
That's right, including gorillas.
Huh? Well, Teacher Caroline will be here with more hot numbers and cool words.
There's study buddies, an animated story, and do not forget about Spell It. And wait, now how are we going to fit it all in the show today?
Well, we'll need to get on, so let's head to the chill out zone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello!
Now, let's say hello to everyone watching at home.
Hello!
Thank you. We are glad to meet you and very happy that you came to help us with today's show.
Now, Megan, can you tell us what today's show is all about?
It's about virtues.
Virtues? Oh, what are they?
Well, Bobo, maybe today's show will help you understand. Who can tell Bobo what today's buzzwords are?
Honest. Generous. Helpful. Kindness.
Aha! I remember. Virtues are all the good qualities that you can have. And I am a very virtuous gorilla.
I'm sure you are, Bobo. Now, did you write down the buzzwords? Try and look out for them throughout today's show.
Now, it's time to meet some other people with various virtues. It's time for...
Study Buddies!
Boring. Can't you think of something else to do?
Who, me? Let's get some.
Never mind. I have a better idea.
Alice and Dan are really late.
Girls are always late, always gossiping. We need a group leader to keep them online. And that should be me because I'm the only boy.
What? It's not a virtue to be a boy. I'm better than you at many things. I should lead the group.
What are you better at?
At my schoolwork, at being kind and make friends. You think gossiping is bad, but being able to communicate isn't.
But neither of you are very good at listening.
And you can't keep time either.
I'm only late because I had to go to my special advanced math class today. And besides, if I were group leader, everyone would get a say instead of being told off.
Let's ask Alice. Oh, but wait a minute. She's late, just like a lady.
I'll go and find her. I'm a real helpful person. I'll be perfect as a group leader.
You know, you shouldn't just repeat things you hear from older boys about girls. It's not honest.
I don't know what you mean.
Really? Then I'll explain it to you. Because I'm kind, like a group leader should be.
You mean it is there?
Yes, and it's really beautiful. Can you tell us what kind it is?
Maybe, but it's strange. Normally orchids require a different growing condition to these.
Just move a couple more steps. You see it?
Alice, are you okay? Get in and help her out before I tell the teacher what you've done.
She walked in there of her own free will. It has nothing to do with me. Right, Joseph? Well, you did tell her to.
At least someone is being honest.
Can somebody help me?
Oh, sorry, Alice. Yes, of course.
Oops, sorry.
Patrick, what are you doing?
It's not my fault. You are so clumsy.
Did you hear that?
Patrick!
Yes, it doesn't sound so good. Let's hurry up. Ew, you look terrible.
Mama Louie bought me those shoes last month.
Patrick, what is wrong with you? Can someone please call an adult?
When I catch you, you're going to get a mud bath.
Leave him. He is not worth it. Here, you can borrow my handkerchief and take those wet socks off. You can borrow my sports socks. They're clean and they're in class. You are such a girl, JC.
Here, have my socks. You're way through.
He's more of a man than you are, Patrick.
Yes, so of a man that he needs his girly study group to stand up for him.
Now.
You know, perhaps we should say that the person who can show the most patience with Patrick should be group leader.
That's you, JC. You did well to stay calm when he was trying to annoy you.
Or perhaps it should be the first person to guess what Patrick is up to. I was definitely happy to see Grace come and get me.
Thanks, but what about you, Alice? You were clever enough to go and tell a teacher.
That was Joseph. He listened to what Diana said about fetching an adult, so I think Diana should be group leader.
Or perhaps you don't need a group leader. Do you know which virtue we displayed today?
Yeah! Teamwork!
That was an interesting episode, wasn't it?
Now, did you hear any of today's buzzwords?
Yes!
Great! How about you, Bobo?
Well, I was very patient and I listened very carefully. I told you I was a virtuous gorilla.
Of course you are, Bobo. And I know someone who is very generous with their knowledge and very good at maths as well. I wonder, do you know who I'm talking about?
I know exactly who you mean. It's time to meet Teacher Caroline for hot numbers.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Teacher Caroline.
Now we've got lots to go through on the hot numbers today. So let's get started. First of all, I want to talk about pie.
Pie? Teacher Caroline, this is a maths lesson and not a cooking lesson. But I like eating pie.
Not that sort of pie, Bobo. This pie is a number that helps us when we make calculations related to circles. It's represented by this symbol. So first of all, I've got a circle on the board, and I'd like us to name the different parts. Who can tell me what line A is? Yes, Robert?
Line A is the radius. The radius is the line from the center point of the circle to the edge.
Very good. Well done. And who can tell me what line B is?
Yes, Fiamma. Line B is the diameter. The diameter is the line that connects two points of a circle going through the center point.
Excellent. Now, who can tell me what line C is? Yes, Deborah?
Line C is the circumference. It is the line that goes outside of a circle.
That's absolutely right. Now, what can we say about the relationship between the radius and the diameter?
Teacher Caroline?
Yes, Bobo?
The diameter looks like twice the length of the radius.
Good observation. Very well done. The diameter is twice the length of the radius. So if we know the radius, we can easily work out the diameter. Now, if we know the diameter or the radius, we can calculate the circumference.
But how do we do that, Teacher Caroline?
Well, it's all thanks to our friend pi. Pi is a special number that helps us work a circle's measurement, no matter what the size. So for the circumference, we say that 2 pi r equals 2 times pi times r. So that's 2 multiplied by the radius multiplied by pi. Yes, Bobo?
Well, is pi always the same number?
Yes, it is. Pi is what we call a mathematical constant. So it's always the same. Pi is 3.1415. But we can round this to 3.142. Let's try an example. If a circle has a radius of 5 centimeters, what is its circumference? Remember, our formula is 2 multiplied by the radius multiplied by pi. Yes, Robert?
At 1.42.
Very good. Let's look at the calculations. 2 times 5 equals 10 times 3.142 gives us 31.42 centimeter. Excellent. Now, pi is also used to calculate the area of the circle. Let's look at the formula. Area equals pi r squared. So the area is multiplied by the radius squared. So if a circle has a diameter of 6 centimeters, what will be our area? Bobo?
Teacher Caroline, you are trying to trick us. You said diameter. So if the diameter is 6, then the radius must be 3.
Very good. So you are all paying attention. So we square the radius, which is, yes, Fiamma?
9.
So the area is multiplied by 9. Pi is 3.142 centimeter. That gives us 3.142 times 9 equals this. 28.278. Now on the board, we have a shape called a crown. Who can describe it for me?
Teacher Caroline.
Yes, Bobo?
It looks like a donut.
That's not a bad description. It's a big circle that has a small circle removed from it. So tell me, how do you think we work out the area of a crown? Yes, Fiamma?
We subtract the area of the smaller circle from the larger circle.
That's a fantastic answer. We calculate the area of the largest circle using formula of pi multiplied by the radius squared. And then we calculate the area of the smaller circle using the same formula. Then we just have to subtract the smaller area from the larger area. Yes, Bobo?
Teacher Caroline, although you can't eat it, I like pie. And calculating and measuring the areas of circles is so much fun.
That's good to know. Why don't you practice calculating the size of the circle's circumference and its area? It's time for a break now, but we'll be back soon with cool words.
Plus, we have Spell It and another animated story, so see you soon.
Welcome back to KnowZone, the place where we have fun while we learn.
Now, Bobo, can you be really helpful and remind us what today's topic is?
Of course, Cello. It's all about virtues.
Now, can you remind us what today's buzzwords are?
Honest.
Generous.
Helpful. Kindness.
Brilliant! Thank you for sharing those buzzwords with us.
And I think we should be punctual because it's time for a game.
It certainly is. It's time for some word fun.
Yes, let's put our spelling hats on as we play a round of...
Spelling!
Animal, chapter, building, narrow, respect, deep, vegetable, work.
Welcome to Spell It, the game show that plays with words and letters.
Now, Deborah, Robert, and Fiamma, you are about to step onto the spelling sport to compete for the title of today's KnowZone Spelling Champion.
That is right. The winner of today's competition will win their school a pack of English textbooks and a very special prize for themselves. And thanks to our friends at the Longhorn Publishers.
Now, each contender has just about 25 seconds to spell correctly as many words as possible. And if you do not hear the word, simply say the word repeat, and I will repeat the words to you. Are the rules clear?
Yes.
And remember, our words for the day are from the topic of...
virtues.
Okay, first contestant, Deborah, may you please step onto the spelling spot. And your 25 seconds starts now.
Help.
H-E-L-P.
Honest.
H-O-N-E-S-T.
Careful.
C-A-R-E-F-U-L.
Reward.
R-E-W-A-R-D.
Kindness.
K-I-D-N-D-N-S-S.
careful.
And your time is up.
Thank you very much, Deborah. Please step back.
Okay, contestant number 2, Robert, may you please step onto the spelling spot. And your 25 seconds starts now.
Share.
S-H-R-A-R-E.
Faith.
F-A-I-T-H.
Honor.
H-O-N-O-U-R.
Charity.
C-H-A-R-I-T-Y.
Honesty.
H-O-N-E-S-T-Y.
Sensible.
S-E.
And your time is up.
Thank you very much, Robert. Please step back.
And finally, our final contestant, Fiamma, may you please step onto the spelling spot. And your 25 seconds starts now.
Kind.
K-I-N-D.
Moral.
M-O-R-A-L.
Value.
V-A-L-U-E.
Caring.
C-A-R-I-N-G.
Friendly.
F-R-I-E-N-D-A.
And your time is up.
Thank you very much, Fiamma. Please step back.
Well done, everyone. Cello,
Yes, Bobo.
please help us find out who the winner of today's competition is.
That's right. Deborah, you were able to spell 4 words correctly, though you spelled the word kindness without an N, and the word we needed was kindness with K-I-N-D-N-E-S-S. Robert, you were able to spell 5 words correctly. Well done. And finally, Fiamma, you are able also to spell 5 words correctly.
Wow, which means today's KnowZone spelling champions are Robert and Fiamma. Congratulations.
Okay. Robert and Fiamma, please step forward and receive your textbooks. Here you go, Robert. Step back. And finally, Fiamma.
Very well done to both of you for winning. And Deborah, you do not go home empty-handed. You get storybooks, and thanks to our friends at the Longhorn Publishers. So come and get your storybooks. Come.
Well done, everyone. You were all amazing.
Fiona, I'm amazed they stayed so cool under pressure. Now, talking about cool, it's time for Cool Words with Teacher Caroline.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Teacher Caroline.
Welcome to Cool Words. Have you all been good?
Yes.
That's good to know. Now, who can tell me what type of word good is? Is it a noun or a verb or an adjective?
Well, it's an adjective because it's a describing word.
Excellent. That's a very good answer. Let's have a look at the word good. Now, Bobo, you're being very helpful and nice. We could say you are full of goodness.
Well, thank you very much, Teacher Caroline. I try to be a good gorilla, and I'm honest and kind.
Aha, that's great. Now, I use the word goodness. Who can tell me whether it's a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Yes, Julio?
A noun.
You're right. I talked about Bobo being full of goodness. So it's an actual thing which makes it a noun. Let's look at the word goodness. If we compare the 2 words on the board, who can tell me what the difference is? Yes, Protogen?
The letters N-E-S-S.
We can turn the adjectives into nouns by adding N-E-S. Ness. On the board, I have a list of adjectives. I'd like you to turn them into nouns. Kind, ill, mad, dark, happy. Who would like to go first? Yes, Megan?
Kind and kindness.
Good. Next. Yes, Bobo?
Ill becomes illness.
That's nice. Who is next? Julio, yes?
Mad becomes madness.
That's nice. Yes, Protogen?
Dark becomes darkness.
That's good. And who is going to answer the last one?
Oh, me.
Yes, Bobo?
Happy becomes happiness.
Good. That's a good answer. Does anyone notice anything different about the two words, happy and happiness? Yes, Protogen?
The Y in happy has become an I.
Well spotted. When an adjective ends in Y, it changes to an I when we add ness to form happiness. Let's look at another example. You can see that the Y in holy becomes an I in holiness. Okay, now before we finish, today's KnowZone is all about virtue. So let's have a quick game of definition mission. On the board, I've got some virtues. When I point to a word, you have to tell me what it means as quick as possible. Are you ready?
Yes.
Honest. Yes, Megan?
Honest means truthful.
Good. Hospitable, Julio?
Hospitable means welcoming.
Okay, Protogen. Generous?
Generous means you share.
Yes, it's really nice to share. Okay, Bobo, your word is punctual.
Punctual means timely.
Excellent. Oh, well done, everyone. Those were very good definitions. Talking of being punctual, it's the end of cool words, but we do have time for a treat.
That is right. It is story time.
Welcome to the African Tales. This is the story of three monkey friends, we three. One day, the sun was hot, but the three monkey friends were happy playing in the shade of their spreading mimosa tree. The cool tree grew on the banks of the forest's winding river. The monkeys spent their days playing the games they had played together since they were born. Now the three monkeys knew all the rules to the games they had invented together, such as monkey puzzle chase, where one monkey would hide and the other two would try to find him, and monkey business, where one monkey would pretend to be a hairdresser and the other two were customers, and monkey, where one monkey would be the leader and the other two would follow everything the leader did, however silly. Every night, the three monkeys would sleep up in their own special place in the tree. Each monkey had hung seed pods that they had collected in the forest around their special place. Now, the pods swirled and twirled in the night breeze and made them feel safe and at home. Now, then one morning, monkey number one and monkey number two woke to find that monkey number three was not in her special place in the tree. Now, their friend Bush Baby was on her way to bed as the sun came up. Hey, Bush Baby, before you go to sleep, please tell us, have you seen monkey number three this morning? Asked monkey number one and monkey number two. Oh, monkey number three? Oh, she went somewhere with her auntie Ali this morning, replied the Bush Baby, yawning widely. Now, reassured, monkey number one and monkey number two let Bush Baby sleep and they began to play their games, just like any other day. But without monkey number three, the games did not work so well. They were all over far too quickly and weren't so much fun. The monkeys felt sad. When will number three come back? Asked number one. Oh, I don't know, said number two. But I wish she could come back soon, because all our games are made for three. Now that night, monkey number one and monkey number two were restless. Their spinning seed pods offered no comfort. The two monkeys could think only of their missing friend. But the next morning, they had a surprise. Monkey number three was back, sleeping in a special place in the spreading mimosa tree. Number three, oh, you're back, shouted monkey number one and monkey number two, running over excitedly. But as they got closer, they could see that something was not right. Monkey number three was not sleeping alone. She had a new monkey cuddled up next to her. And I'm afraid to say that monkey number one and monkey number two did not behave very well. Who is this? They asked unkindly. Don't you know that there is only room for three in the spreading mimosa tree? Oh, why can't we all be friends? Asked monkey number three. All our games are made for just we three. There's no room for more in this tree, replied monkey number 1 and monkey number 2. Now, the new monkey jumped down from the tree and ran off. See what you have done, said monkey number 3, and she ran off too. Oh, what's wrong with her? We were just being honest, said monkey number 1 and 2 to each other. The seed pods hung limp and sad in the still air of the day with no monkey games to shake the branches of the spreading mimosa tree. So the tree seemed somehow bigger and they somehow small. Bush Baby woke in the early evening as the sun was settling. Oh, this tree is getting bigger, she said to monkey number 1 and monkey number 2. See how its helpful branches now reach across the river. Oh, soon we will be able to jump to the other side. Monkey number 1 and monkey number 2 looked down. They saw that the mimosa tree branches were spreading far across the river, whereas before they had only reached the banks. The next day, monkey number 3 came again with the new monkey to the mimosa tree. There is no need to be jealous of my new friend, said monkey number 3. Can't you see that we can all be friends? Show some kindness. If you can't be kind, then I will live forever. Monkey number 1 and monkey number 2 looked at their toes. They didn't know what to say. Would you like to play? Mumbled monkey number 1. But not very generously, it has to be said. Pardon? Said the new monkey. Oh, would you like to play? Repeated monkey number 2. Only louder this time, but still a bit crossly. I know a very good game, said the new monkey. But you need 4 or more. I can teach you if you like. The new monkey's game was called Monkey Mayhem, where they all held hands in a row and spun around together as fast as they could. Now, when one lost the grip and was flung off into the forest, the winner was the monkey who found the lost one first. It was the best game they had ever played. We never realized the 4 could be so much fun, said monkey number 1 and monkey number 2. That night, the 4 friends fell asleep in the branches of the spreading mimosa tree, with the river rolling by below, their seed pods hanging and whirling and twirling happily in the night breeze. And that is the end of the story. We were 3.
Woohoo! What a great story! It reminds me of how good it is to share.
It certainly is. Now, talking of which, wouldn't it be nice if you shared your chocolate with me?
Bobo, well, I think it's only polite if you're offered than demand, but did you all have fun today?
Yes! Well, thank you all so much for helping us today. I'm glad you had fun. We hope you had fun too.
And what about the chocolate?
Not again, Bobo. I thought you said you were virtuous. Now I'm afraid we've run out of time, but do catch us next time on the KnowZone.
Well, come on everyone, let's say goodbye.
Bye!